roll the tape for this flyweight fight. Here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC flyweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the former UFC flyweight champion of the world, Deiveson, Figueiredo! And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, Steve Astroboy!
You ready to fight? Ready. Good.
All right, so here we are from the world's most famous arena. It is, of course, Madison Square Garden. This is where the Thug Rose scene went down, DC.
This is where it happened, J.A. Lost for words, so I yelled the same thing over and over again. Pick Rose Namajunas, and you can hear me yell, Thug Rose, Thug Rose, Thug Rose.
Look is there again. Oh, beautiful jab there by Figueiredo.
What a tricky head kick.
Found the target there with a straight right counter. Lands a big elbow there.
He's going to guillotine.
Oh, that guillotine choke is tough. Oh, he escapes.
He got out. Wow, that is great submission defense.
Right into side control. Figueiredo's back in side control.
He needs to try to get to a half guard at least. At minimum, try to go to half guard.
Lands the ground and pound strike. Erceg gets up, he is back on the feet. Looked like he was in a submissive state on the ground, but he worked hard there to get back to the feet. Well, it looks as though that strike maybe opened up a cut around the eye area.
Yeah, it looks like that strike opened up a cut, John, but it's nothing to worry about now, but he's got to start to protect it. Punch over the top. Guillotine jump.
Oh, he's out. All right, right into side control. Upper body strength figures to be put to good use here.
Yes, absolutely. And you got to look for his opponent to turn back into him. He should chase guillotine, but the opponent turns to the opposite side. He can take his back, throw his hooks in, try to choke, or flatten him out. Just go for the finish.
All right, working inside the closed guard now. This is no safe place against this opponent. When you get in a bad spot on the ground and you want to reverse it, that's what you need to do.
Masterclass in changing position, unreal to see.
Figueiredo getting absolutely worked here from the top. Let's see if there's an uptick in his urgency here as he tries to get back up. All right, right into side control here, DC. Biggest difference between half guard and side control?
Well, side control to me feels like a little bit less control because now my legs aren't really doing anything anymore. Now I'm controlling you with my upper body. So I've got to be very, very aware. It's still advantageous, but it just seems a little more free-flowing than having something like a half guard.
He's had a huge strike right there. I'm not sure how many more of these his opponent can take.
Massive shot that he landed. Great job.
Big head kick. Big moments on both sides in round one. All right, so that's the end of the round. Potential adversity here. He's got a cut on his cheek sustained from that strike in the round. Now the focus becomes maximizing these 60 seconds, shutting that cut and preventing it from becoming a major factor here moving forward. All right, so back to the stools we go. They say defense wins championships, and he has not defended well tonight.
He isn't trying, or at least it doesn't seem like he's trying. He has got to move his head. He's trying to react when the punch is already coming, and that's not working. If he takes many more of these shots, this fight is going to be stopped due to the swelling.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Here we are, early round two.
Lands a quick jab.
How about the accuracy to land right there? His opponent's wobble champ.
He's hurting bad. He cannot take another shot like that.
Erceg's strike attempt there is blocked. Oh, beautiful jump with the ankle pick to get him down. Now we'll see where he chooses to go from here.
Got the ankle pick. Let's see how he advances from his
effect with the ground and pound here. That guillotine is tight.
Looking for the guillotine lock right now, and it looks like it's in. He's done a great job of securing him, but now he's got to settle him if he wants to finish the fight.
Continuing to work for a submission here.
He's going to have to fight to get this in.
Oh, somehow he gets out. Fantastic submission, D. While working pretty effectively from the top here. Nice ground and pound by Erceg. Another ground and pound strike lands. Now drops inside that closed guard, DC.
Full guard. Let's see how patient he is as he attacks a submission or big ground and pound.
All right, half guard position here, DC. You have an extra pop in your step when you talk about fighters working out of this half guard.
Oh, man. I like half guard as a top fighter. I understand half guard as a bottom fighter. Don't want to be there.
Right. Huge shot finds the target there.
Great shot lands. The kill shot is what they call it to go and end the fight. Game of inches right there, boy. Wow. It was a good night if that landed.
All right, so that opened up a cut around his eye area.
He hasn't moved his head well. He was taking shots too clean, and now a cut has opened up.
That's a perfect scramble right there. Beautiful transition. Taken down now by Erceg.
Oh, watch guillotine here.
That guillotine is tight. Oh, great submission defense. Man, how fun is this to watch as he continues to dole out damage with the ground and pound.
Take it back to the days of guys like Mark Coleman, just beating people up in the ground and pound. This guy is a throwback fighter, and he's very fun to watch.
Yeah, the Godfather would be proud. All right, so he can't get it here. Again, good awareness by the defensive fighter. Oh, outstanding combination of ground and pound punches here by Erceg. All right, side control now. Erceg's back to the north side. All right, that's the end of round number 2.
He beat you last round. He outstruck you. Landed more power shots and he was more aggressive. This time, I need you to dig deep. I need you to get in there close and pound away.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Third and final round. Oh, well done there. Strike blocked. Uppercut lands on the counter. That's a huge shot right there. You don't want to eat too many more of those.
No, and he needs to start looking to finish now because he's got his opponent hurt very bad.
So pretty good recovery by the opponent after getting stunned pretty good. Got to capitalize on those opportunities.
I mean, you can't waste these opportunities. You don't get them as often as you'd like. So when you get a guy hurt, you got to find a way to finish the fight.
Well, he continues to manhandle him here on the ground.
Beautiful transition.
Ooh, right into side control, DC.
This is where you want to be now because you get to make your opponent decide. They try to turn back into you, you can attack guillotine. If they turn away to try to get to your knees, you throw your hooks in and you got all your rear choke submissions.
That's a lot of blood, man. I think I can smell the B-positive blood type from here.
Yeah, he's bleeding quite a bit right now and the blood's going into the eye. He needed to address this early. Now he's about to have to go into survival mode.
All right, dominant position here. He's got the full mount. A lot of different ways he can go here. Maybe try to find an arm bar or just get the ground and pound.
He can attack submissions, but those submissions will present themselves. This man is landing brutal ground and pound.
Just over 2 minutes to go in our third and final round. A series of punches from the top here by Figueiredo.
Once he got him cut, he recognized where he...
What a fight! Make the bad man stop. A nice stoppage win for him here tonight, and the other side just couldn't handle the incoming assault. A flurry of punches, most of them upstairs, and when those big shots land repeatedly, the referee has no choice but to step in and call the fight. The official decision is in. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 3 minutes, 9 seconds of the third round. Declaring the winner by TKO, Deiveson, Figueiredo!
A lot of pressure on Deiveson Figueiredo to not just win, but to finish tonight, and he gets it done by TKO.
He was so impressive in this performance. He was able to do everything he needed to do in order to not only win, but get a stoppage victory.
Come to shove, I'm a bottom man. Say you yes, young king, we got one. See you when we eating and they food from the pot done. Tell the people hold them heads and eyes up, so we can organize the youth to rise up. I'm not a colonizer, sympathizer. Me and all my franchises been survivors, sons and fathers, meant for progress at all costs. Any minor setbacks is but a small cause. Not enough pressure for me to call the dogs off. I am more the spirit in charge than all y'all. So what is a messiah to a man? You can try and understand what's a lion to a lamb. I made history, then history began. Black excellence is what we consistently